All right, well, everyone, welcome back to Fortnite. We are getting everything organized and coordinating with our home office here. This is our first season of Fortnite in Arena Trios, so it's a new experience for everybody across the board. We're even going to try to stream this match a different way than we've done in the past. So if we have any technical issues, please bear with us, and we appreciate your patience. Our coach right now is coordinating with all the other coaches in home office to try to get everybody in. It's almost it's like crazy to watch all these different teams from across the country. We've got to try to get into a single lobby, and you have all sorts of technical issues pop up all the time where everything seems to be fine, and then a kid gets kicked out for whatever reason. And unfortunately, once you start the match, that's it. We have what we have, so we try to give everybody as much time. We usually try to start the matches around 10, between 10 and 15 minutes after 2 o'clock, just to give everybody time to get in there. They're going through instructions right now, and hopefully we'll be getting started very soon. So we'll be back with you in a few minutes here. Once we're ready to go live, I'm just going to duck in, check on our players, make sure both teams are ready to go, and once we've got everything going, we'll start our stream.
Anything else? Custom key. Yo. P1.
Same.
Hey, Ari.
What about me?
Can't hear. I can't hear text.
Yeah, he didn't.
Really?
He can hear me, but I can't hear him.
Sick. He might have you.
I don't think so. He was just. I don't know.
Still can't hear him.
I can't hear anything.
I'm confused. Somebody ready me up. I'm huge players, 49. 52. How do you make a custom
Oh, I have no idea. They talk to Esther.
I don't know. I can't hear. Audrey, can you hear me?
So it's just 41 to 49
Audrey,
divided
can you
by
hear me?
what's 49
Can you
to
hear me now? I can hear Audrey. You can't hear me.
Yeah, okay, so awesome. So
Alright, so what's going on?
Me, who's the other team so I can beat them?
You check your... You're talking about lobby.
Also, who's the enemy team so I can mute them? Those people?
I'll just go. Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me now? Order. Other Jackson, can you hear me? Can you? Can anyone hear me? I'm trying to talk.
What's up, man?
Holy Ocean. So bored of this map, I'm trying to find the X. Won't you take me far away? Let's go far away.
Okay. Jackson. What's up? I don't know. Here, Jackson. Jackson, talk.
I'm talking now. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
What's up? Yeah, this Discord is really not working.
I can hear everyone. They didn't change them.
Yeah, just put him back in gaming. I don't know. Yeah, they're not even able to talk to each other. We're all in the same lobby, so it's just, we can message Discord. Okay, yeah, we can just switch it up or something. Did we for the test, did we do gaming too, or did we do general? Okay, yeah, let's just try general.
Just gonna put on our controller not working. I didn't realize you could bring controllers, otherwise I would have brought mine. Okay.
And as for, we could have YouTube switch, because this control is not working. So,
let me grab my mouse.
Thanks a lot, Jack. Appreciate that.
Yeah, need to remember my mouse. Thank you.
Jackson. Jackson, hello.
Okay.
Yeah. It works. Finally. Well, he's.
So, audio issues. Audrey, are you still unable to hear Jackson?
Which one? No, I can hear.
Can you hear now?
It's probably just that computer. This one.
Woo! Finally!
30 photos per second.
I can watch through that little screen. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
No making fun of anybody. Like don't say you're bad.
Alright. Controller's working.
No screaming.
You guys hear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's so loud.
He's loud? Okay.
Like,
You can click on him and turn it down.
there we go.
He's loud for you.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, as you can see, we're starting to get ready. Being the first season of Arena Trios, we are still working through some. Our home office here is still trying to get everybody into the queue and into the lobby. We need to make sure that we get all of our players in as well. So we do have our players up. We have some technical challenges here with the stream as well, where um, of course, in our practice runs, we were able to pull through game audio without the kids' comms coming through. And of course, now that we're ready to start the game live, that is no longer happening, and we're getting all the kids' audio all at the same time. So what we're going to do is try to rotate through and only show you one audio, and we've obviously cautioned the kids that let them know that their voices are going out live onto the internet, and to make sure that they understand and use appropriate language and things like that. So. But if we disappear so quickly, then you'll probably know why. So, um, yeah. So hang with us for a few more seconds. You can see the kids' screens live here. It looks like we are getting queued up in the lobby, and we are going to be ready, starting here shortly. Thanks. While we are waiting for things to get underway, we can talk a little bit about. So this is a brand new season. You know, last year or last week normally would have been a scrimmage round, would have given everybody an opportunity to jump in, kind of have a practice run through, figure out where you want to go on the ground, and be able to, just kind of work out some kinks and have done it once before. But with the season ending the event, We had a fun event here at our center instead, and we weren't able to do that. So that's a little bit adding to some of the confusion and start with everything. And it looks like we all made it into the lobby here. So that's technical hurdle number 1 passed, and we should have the players in here. So now they're on Spawn Island. We have our magic group across the top, so, and our dragons across the bottom. So we've got our 2 Jacksons and Audric across the bottom. Across the top, we've got, going from left to right, we've got Ari, we've got Bodie, and we've got Evan. So for those of you following along at home, looks like we're already in the bus. Somebody's looking to dial in their controls as we go. And yeah, should be a fun ride. So with this new season change, we're going to have some new things. It's a new map. Everybody's got to get comfortable with this new map. We're going to have there's even some new weapons. So the MK7, which is introducing being able to aim down the sight with an assault rifle into the game mechanic here for Fortnite. I think that's going to be a big game changer. So we're peeking in here on Ari Safari. Coming in, looks like I did not get a chance to really good peek at the map, and since we
Okay,
can't
you guys go
spectate,
here, I'll go up here.
we'll
There's one more team.
we'll have
If you need help,
we'll have to just kind of follow along and see where these guys are going. So looks like the Magic are on the ground. The Dragons are still coming in. So the Dragons are coming in more by the Foundation statue, which we all know is now Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And the Magic are already on the ground and looting. Looks like they came in towards the somewhere in the, well, half the map is the Winter Tundra area. So a little bit difficult to pinpoint exactly where they are until we get a little bit better handle on these camps. Could be based on the cabins we're looking at, maybe Camp Cuddle type area of the map with that lake in the middle that we saw. So these guys are going to be getting bit now. Everybody's out just about on the ground. There we go. Last one's down. Looks like somebody already has on Team Dragon has an MK7. Oh, but we got an early knock. So we've got early action here with the Dragon team, and we've got one player already down. All right, so we must have come down a little bit scattered. So these guys are going to have to get in. Let's see if we can pop in here on XPL Brookfield 5. Picking up a little bit of loot. Looks like we got a knock as well. All right, so maybe they've secured this area now. All right, so a little bit of a rough start for that group. A little bit of early action for them. See if they can... so they're still struggling with the settings here. We'll switch to somebody else. See if we can get a better idea of what they've got going on. All right, this looks like they're doing okay. So no really great weapons here yet for Team Dragon. Let's check in up here with Ari again for Team Magic.
We got knocked way too early, so play position.
These guys are in good shape again. Looks like mostly uncommon gun, nothing spectacular in the loadout there for Ari. Ari has been our sniper on our past teams. Looking in here at the rest of the team, it looks like we didn't get great loadout here. But again, with arena trios, it's not the same as a regular match. So I don't think he's quite as. There we go. All right, so Team Magic is engaged. Looks like they've got the high ground. Trying to take. They've engaged with some squad. Peek in here on Ari, real quick. So there are still 50 people left in this match. Team Dragon or Team Magic does not have any knocks yet. Let's check in on. All right. Oh, we already lost Team Dragon. I was just checking in. So they placed 20th. Not too bad. This is the first season for them. We've got a couple returning players here on Team Magic, so they've got a little bit of an advantage of knowing how this works. They're early here, but it is a lot. There's a lot more players than what we experienced last time, and we finished 19th. So not sure how many teams we started with for our finish. So, but not a bad, good start for us. Now we'll have to wait for the next match to start. So we'll have to see. maybe we can get a little bit of better finish. So this was a sold out league. So assuming we had every team join, there were 33 teams. There should have been 33 teams coming in. Not some for some whatever reason we don't always have everybody come in, but in this particular case, I'll try to get a better peek of max number of players here when we start the next round. So, an okay start. I think these guys did okay. A little bit of an adjustment. Last season, our first and only Fortnite season, that was back when we were still doing squads. The island wasn't. We didn't have as many people in that league. We were kind of on the off cycle league. So we didn't always have as many players on there. It gave these guys a lot of time to get on the ground and be able to collect some loot and get themselves pretty well equipped before you'd run into any of the opposing squads. This time around, with it being arena trios and just a lot more players here on the map, you're gonna be bumping up against somebody else. The likelihood of you landing someplace that has loot and not having it be contested in some fashion is going to be a little bit remote. So, or maybe a little bit more luck of the draw. So these things could happen quickly. Unfortunately, I can't get a view of the overall match and how things are going to know exactly when we're going to be popping back in. That's the downside of Fortnite is without not being able to have, and for good reason, there aren't a spectator role for us to come in. I think there would be too much abuse if they had one, but um, maybe that's something that we can explore in the future. But it's all over the shoulder for the teams that you have, and that's your view. So we'll see. These guys are already making sure that they're going to be ready and queued up for the next match. Our coach is always on Discord and going to be, engaged with our home office to make sure that we know what to expect to get in, and they'll start that second lobby and get the match keep entered in and ready to roll. So while we wait, I know things started there quickly and escalated quickly. So of course, as we were talking about, we got a new map. Half the map is like the winter tundra. There's a similar. It's people are describing it as kind of a hybrid island map of season one and season two. So you do have a desert region that's similar to season one. You do have a forest region with the new piece coming in. The Daily Bugle building, which is kind of like I don't know if that's in the middle of a volcano or mountains or whatever, but there's a ton of webs over there that you can use. Kind of teasing the Spider-Man pieces that'll be coming in that you can use to bounce around within the building over there, or on the or up onto the mountains around. And there's a lot of loot over there. So that's an interesting spot. We'll see if anybody decides to choose that area at some point. Otherwise, there's been a lot of debate over the introduction of tents and whether those sort of things should be allowed. I'm not sure if those are actually in arenas. This is our first time running this game format in this